Good morning, mid-morning basically. Greg Newhouse coming to you from Jacksonville Beach, Florida. I arrived home from the West Coast about 4:30 a.m. Had some flight challenges in Dallas. Had plenty of things to think about though, and so it was a great trip. All the challenges and all the opportunities. I'm going to be filtering through them for days, I think, just to see if I can simplify concepts that have really moved me. One of them was I went out to the West Coast with the intention of learning about attention, so I can get people's attention, so I can show them that they can get things accomplished with the right mindset. So I wanted to learn about how do people get attention. Well, one of the modules in our mastermind group, a presentation that a great leader, a great guy, presented the very first night I'm there. It's the pre-conference mastermind group, a very intimate, close-knit group who truly believe that we are limitless. Anyways, Stefan gave us a formula he uses so he can engage prospects. In essence, this is a business tool, but if you think of it correctly, it's also an educational tool if you're a teacher, a coaching tool if you're a coach. It's a relationship tool if you're a partner with somebody in whatever venture, if it's romance, if it's business, whatever. But he titles it PASS. That's the acronym is PASS, P-A-S. Okay, so let's break down. What's the P stand for? It stands for the problem. You've got to identify the person's problem. Okay? For an athlete, it's his performance, all right? You got to get his perspective, what he wants for his performance. So P, perspective. But let's just stay on page and I can cross-relate it to things because it applies to me in a couple ventures I'm in. So P, for the problem. You got to identify the problem. That's the whole thing. The reason you as a businessman or a businesswoman are engaging the people is to see if you can give them something they need, want, or don't want. So you need to know what that is. And sometimes people aren't moving forward in life because they have a problem, which to me as a coach is a perspective. Because problems are just signposts telling you, hey, here's a solution. Here, this is a bump in the road. This is something you have to work through. Just like if you want to get stronger, you got to push through it. Just like you want to get in better shape, you got to work through it. So problem. Then the A stands for agitate. In other words, you stir his emotion around his problem because the problem is something that's bothering him. It's a problem, but he's stuck. But it's holding his energy. So you agitate it so it comes alive. By agitate, Stefan came across to me as saying, you give him a like-minded, a like situation, something that maybe it's a personal experience or an experience someone that you know closely went through. It's kind of like a testimonial, but you're able to relate to him, that you understand his problem through, maybe you call it an analogy, an analogy. But what we're doing is, it's a concept. The problem holds energy. It's something he needs or wants. The agitate is getting the energy moving, so he goes through it. And then the S stands for solve. Then once you've got his attention, that's where the S comes in, not before. Because before it's selling. You don't want to sell. When I say sell, you're always selling. Use sell in a positive term. But you're not convincing. You're helping him convince. You're helping him come up with his solution. So that's the solve part. So PAS. Very, very strong thing. And here I am, a football coach of 36 seasons before I retired 4 years ago, which is communication. This is my 37th year, and I'm still going and trying to find out information on how I can be a better communicator. Good stuff, this Limitless team I'm with. It's an awesome group of people. Like I've told you before, if you've listened to anything, I'm trying to enhance people, help them move forward with their awareness skills so they can chase any dream they want in life. I use certain platforms, just like you do with athletes, to get them in touch where they're at. So we've got some platforms, and Team Limitless, we are limitless now. This was a dynamic weekend. And I want to say thank you, in case any of you guys are listening out. Thanks for showing up out there on the West Coast. I love the energy you shared with me. It was awesome. And I mean awesome. Like, wow. Really appreciate it. And I got some goals set, and they're going in the right direction. We are limitless. And let's go. Let's help people. Let's find solutions. But back to you there. PAS. I can use it as a coach, and I can use it as a teacher. I did as a coach. I didn't realize it was that way. I'd stir. The guy'd have to come with me. He's got a problem. Boom. Hey, I listen to him. I actually see. I see a better way. But I got to get his attention, so I got to agitate it. I got to ask the right questions. I got to get him to see that, hey, I understand where you're at and you have a challenge. So now he's confiding me. Because a great athlete, a guy who's had success, sometimes they don't move forward because they're not used to being out of their comfort zone. They've been a dominator. Or they've got a problem and they don't know how to ask for help because they never needed it. Or they're so proud they don't want to. So you've got to be able to get him on the level where he opens up to you. You agitate it. You make him aware. And then you find the solutions. You give them the tools. Work on this or work on that. And we've got tools here at Limitless. That's my mastermind group. So like I said, if you got a challenge and it's out there in the world, or you got a question and you're looking for a positive solution, hit me up, challenge me. I'll challenge Limitless, because we truly believe we can unleash the human potential for good. We truly believe that. It energizes us. I sure got energy over the weekend. Like I say, I got in at 4:30, and it ain't much later than that right now, and I'm headed to the office, ready to get after it and have a great Tuesday. I want to wish you a happy Tuesday. Before I go, sum it up. Pass, problem. P, let me start again. Pass. P, problem. A, agitate. S, solve. Enjoy your Tuesday. I hope it's a happy Tuesday. I think it's a mindset. Find a challenge. In other words, find a problem, make it a challenge. The challenge is you see the solution. You see in the solution, you're applying positive energy to what was the problem. It's a challenge now, because you know as a person, when you were challenged, you got it done. Otherwise, it wasn't important. So you can disregard the problem. Take care. Happy Tuesday.